Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Bermström. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his man. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's looking deep here. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Marshall. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Smith.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The freshman makes a tremendous grab there. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. Third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
That gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with his receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Yeah, near the sticks. It's Parker. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Over the middle, it's Parker. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very
the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And the Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
And that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They'll kick it away here. Falls on himself to avoid disaster.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. The 10. Touchdown, Bruins. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Turner. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He's wide open. Look out. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
He's done at the 36. Third down coming.
Crucial third down play right here. Defense not pressing this time. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Has it back to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Way downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Matthews.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Motion now from the tight end. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Gives it to the back. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. UCLA offense. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. The Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator. The defensive lineman, they go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the 1st.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun run call. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bruins. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Being tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get it down, but a big play to 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, It's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Using his legs, it's Cox. Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Bruins will look to convert here on fourth down. motion with the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Risky call here by this offensive coordinator, but boy, does the quarterback and the offense make this happen. Fourth down, great execution, and move the sticks. Continue to work with this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Movement here from the tight end. A handoff to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a play away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grinding away with the running game. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
He's got it with room to run. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. 1st down here for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.